Hello, I'm Sean with Booksource, the company that created Booksource Classroom. I will be your guide through a series of videos to help you better understand Booksource Classroom and its many features. Today we're going to be talking about how to organize your books in your classroom. And I don't just mean by putting them into Booksource Classroom, I mean ways within Booksource Classroom to help organize your books. And for that, there are 3 different ways. I'm going to go ahead and go to the settings page, and this will be where we begin. So if I go down to custom fields, you'll see that we have 3 different options for custom fields. We have conditions, we have locations, and we have genres. So conditions and genres and locations are all optional, but we would recommend that you use them. Conditions are going to be the condition of the book. So it could be torn pages, scribbles on some of the pages, damage to the cover, or you could just stay with good, damaged, or poor. We also have some reports that automatically run. And if you use conditions, those reports will tell you automatically which books need to be replaced due to poor condition. Nothing else that you even have to manage as far as that goes. You can add a new condition by just typing here and clicking Add Condition. We also have locations. So a location might be bin A. And then I can click Add Location, and there we go. Bin A is now a location. You can also delete other locations that are no longer applicable. If you use locations, this is a good way for your students to be able to see in their digital portal where books are actually located. It is also helpful for telling you where to put books back on the shelf whenever they're checked back in. As far as genres are a little bit different than Booksource subjects. We have a video on Booksource subjects in case you want to learn more about it, but Booksource subjects are more what the book is actually about and not necessarily the genre that it's in. So you're free to add as many genres as you like, for example, fantasy or fiction, poetry, whatever you want, and you can use those to tag individual books as well. So how do you actually go about tagging books with those? Well, let's go to the library page, and we'll go to Add Books. Now, whenever you add a book, let's say we don't have any information about the book. It's not Booksource verified. You got to enter the title, you have to enter the author, but you can also enter the condition here, as good, bad, or needs replaced. You can also enter the location. Right now you can't enter the genre here, but there's another way to do that as well. I should also emphasize that whenever you're adding books, you can set a location so that every book that's added at this time is going to be in bin A. It's important if you already have a location of books and you're just trying to add them into the system. So let's go talk about that genre. If I click on a given title, for example, any of these titles that I've added that don't have any information on them, I can also go up here to this edit icon, edit, and I can select the genre that way. I can say that I want this to be a certain fiction or non-fiction. I can set the location, but I can also set whatever genres I need. This is also where you can go to the copies, and I can go ahead and say, I want to change the condition of this book, or I want to change the location. You can also do this in bulk by selecting titles, and then you can edit those titles. And I can edit the condition, the location, and the genre of all these all at one time. So let's say I want to make the condition good. All of these titles and all of their copies are going to be created as good. And that's all you have to do a mass update of any of those items. Another way to do a mass update would be to use this icon over here and export to Excel, and then import via Excel after you've made the changes. Just be sure to say that you want to overwrite data and that you don't want to add new books to your library, unless of course that is what you're looking to do. So I hope this explained how you can also use different methods to organize your books in your library. You can of course look things up by location or by genre over here. You can also use that whenever you search for things. So overall, it really helps you in finding the right book and finding where it's at. You can even say that you want to show location or genre in the student view, and that will let your students see exactly where the book is located at. Especially helpful whenever they find a book that's online, but they want to know exactly where to find it on the shelf. So thank you for taking the time to learn more about Booksource Classroom. Be sure to check out our other helpful videos in this channel.